Details about the deadly dorm room shooting at UCCS. Police believe they have zeroed in on a motive in last week's shooting. One of the victims killed had filed multiple complaints with the college about his roommate, who is now the shooting suspect. KRDO 13 investigator Sean Rice is live after getting our first in-person look at the suspect in court today. Sean?
Yeah, Bart, these newly unsealed arrest papers detail how Nicholas Jordan's roommate, Samuel Knopp, made 3 separate complaints to the leadership at the University of Colorado Springs. Those complaints were about marijuana smoking, general uncleanliness in their dorm room, and police records claim and allege that Jordan said he would, quote, kill his roommate in the future over these complaints.
All rise, please. Division 4 is in session. The Honorable David Shakes presiding.
25-year-old Nicholas Jordan sat with his hands cuffed as he was formally charged with 2 counts of first-degree murder. Jordan is accused of killing his roommate, Samuel Knopp, and Celie Rain Montgomery inside a UCCS dorm. Jordan sat quiet for most of the hearing, but did express a desire for his next court date to happen rather quickly.
You want to do that?
Come up shorter.
I'm sorry?
Say, can that date come up faster, the preliminary hearing?
Jordan is referring to the date at which more evidence will be presented against him, and the judge will decide if the case moves to a trial. We also learned about how Colorado Springs police zeroed in on Jordan as their prime suspect. Detectives using these security camera still images to show how a man they allege to be Jordan ran from the scene of the shooting dressed in dark clothing. The arrest documents outline that Jordan de-enrolled from UCCS just 14 hours before the shooting. Detectives believe he shot both victims in the abdomen a little before 6 a.m. last Friday. And inside the courtroom, to everyone's surprise, Jordan's defense attorney asked for cashless bail, referred to as a PR bond, that would allow Jordan to walk out of jail immediately.
Your Honor, based upon these factors, namely his ability to make it to and from court, the lack of a flight risk, and the presumption of innocence and the nature of the allegations at this point, we are asking for reduction in bond. Given his inability to post a bond, we are asking for a PR.
El Paso County Judge David Shakes denied the request and kept Jordan's $5 million cash-only bond in place. Nicholas Jordan will be back inside an El Paso County courtroom in late March, where Judge David Shakes will decide if there is enough evidence for him to go to a trial. Reporting live in studio, Sean Rice, KRDO 13 Investigates.
Sean, thanks for the update.